All right, but moving on from Age of Empires 4 to this. Um, Good evening, YouTube and chat. We are back with Pathfinder here. So last episode we left off with with me trying to figure out what the hell exactly I'm doing. We lost all of our army in the last one. I was kind of wandering around, and on the off time between, I wanted to figure out what I was doing. Reliable redoubt. What is this? We got to go help the Hell Knights. So while I was off between streams, is this another army? Yes, it is. Okay. I was actually able to learn how to recruit, so I actually have two armies. This is a little peasant army, and this is a... Ooh, they really need some help here. My goodness. How do we get... Hold on, I need to view this army. How do we view the army? How do we view the army? There we go. Touch. Well, that's also because we just did a big battle. So, what I learned is when you defeat armies and forts like this, so we defeated a fort right here. Now, what this fort allowed us to do was actually travel on the other side of this river. So I was actually able to build this army, which was a little more competitive. So I think as we take these forts and as we do stuff, I'm hoping that these demon armies back here will no longer be there. But we actually got a Hell Knight, so we have to go help the Hell Knights. So we're going to take our merry little band here, and we are going to go south as far as we can. I'm assuming we're going to end up in a random fight here. Ooh, we have to fight a fort. The enemy fort blocks the way. They're only 27. But I don't know how hard they hit. That's the problem. Well, hold on. I was trying to read this. Okay. Gargoyles, 281 hit points. They do slashing, piercing, damage reduction. Exceptions, bludgeoning. They do slam, claw, and gore, but they are reduced by to slashing and piercing. They have an armor class of 23 with a general who does, I don't know. Now, our army up here is hurting pretty bad. They do only have 42 hit points. They do short sword for slashing, heavy pick. What is that? Heavy pick. What kind of melee is that? 21 touch and 10. So they're really in no condition to fight, to be honest. They really aren't. The only thing we could potentially do is hire some mercenaries. No, there goes that kind of plan. We can't really move around too much until we kind of get rid of that fort, which does suck a little bit. I'm trying to figure out where the hell we want to go. Obviously, we got to get all the way up to Dresden. So there's this army right here, but I can't really do anything with that army. So we're going to travel back to our friends here. Of course, we somehow get a random encounter on the way back, but I digress. Okay. Is it our guys or theirs? So Woljif, because he's standing behind him, hopefully he can get in a sneak attack on him. We'll definitely get her over there. I don't want him coming in on anything. Okay. Ah! Ooh, Barca's gonna go fight him, even though he got an attack of opportunity. Well, it'll be all right. We'll be fine. Okay. We're gonna have Woljif kind of go support Barca over here. What is it? Darren. So basically, it's gonna come down to land, hopefully making a couple of these big shots on him. But you won't. That's okay. So Barca's going to take two big swings, knock him prone. I mean, we'll take that. I love this axe. I really do. It makes this so much easier because he seems to be able to knock almost every opponent. I think he's knocked him down. Now, Lan, obviously, because he's laying flat, is a lot harder to hit. But Barca, well, he's right there. We'll just kill him. All right. Now, I don't know if moving with the army, like, inspires them in any way. I'm not really too keen to test it, but we're going to move back with our army here. Let's close it. And we will skip the day. Now, it says at the end of every week, we can, whatchamacallit, buy, like, new recruits. I don't know what these guys do. Cold iron, but it looks like they do bludgeoning. So that may be what we want. So what we'll do, because I can't really afford to replace them all again. So we're going to take our army here. Interesting. Did I really screw that up that badly? I think I did. We want them up here. Continue. I don't think we'll encounter anything on the way, but at the same time, I honestly don't know. Like, oh, you know what I can't do? No, I can't do that, can I? But we can trade them out. So, we can trade them out, most definitely. What is... Hold on, I gotta text it. That's not good. Okay, so... Can we swap out with... Because I only have 3 of 3 right here, which really sucks. But, how do I get... Shouldn't take some time. How do I get... Okay, can I move them off of here? And then go... How do we switch them out with something? I don't want to assign them in general. I just want to... I know. Where's Crusader Army number 2? Can we... There we go, right? Okay. So these guys have bludgeoning attack, which they're weak against. So we'll trade out the archers. And then we'll take this army, and we're going to go for that fort, hopefully. If we can get there. Well, it looks like we can get there. Because what I forgot is that this... Okay, I don't know who I want them going for, to be honest. What is this? All allies want to centered on target unit ignores up to 3 points of damage reduction for 3 rounds. Oh. Well, we know that they do damage reduction, so we'll get them up. We'll get them up to tank it. We'll move them all up together. Or he can just run behind us. So we'll have him, hopefully, 91, 8, 26. We will have... I think they do bludgeoning, but we'll do that too. Okay. Now it says it lasts for 3 rounds. So that's 111. That's not bad. And then 78. All right, so we're starting to kind of wear them down, which is fine. 51. 53. Like, I thought they only had... Put that there. I'm waiting for this stupid gargoyle out here to do something. I really am. 5. So I'm really wondering how this is working. Do they have a buff no more? I don't think so. I think that was 3 rounds. Okay, they don't. Okay. So 86. And 49. So keep them going. I mean, it looks like we're just beating the crap out of each other right now, and I'm not really sure why. Like, I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to be, like, how to tell, like, what is this? 103. 3 to... So I guess... Oh, okay. I think I have an idea. What did you just do? So I have to hit 4 to 26 to kill anything. 17. I have to hit 30 to 106 to kill something. So, yeah. So 86, 3 to 18, 7. They have to hit 31 to 91. 47. 11. So killing them is almost not impossible, but gonna be darn hard. I don't think I can get to the back. 69. Maybe we can kind of turn him. Ooh, not what I wanted. All right, so now he's turned. 46. 5. So yeah, we're dealing. I kind of am understanding the basic mechanics now. I mean, yeah, we have to score really big hits. Right? Like, we're not scoring the big hits like we need to. 70, 3 to 18, 16, 0 to 37. Wait, what is this? What is this? Really? 40 to 108. What does that mean now? Oh, well, there's one. 44 to 27. 98. 14. Restores D6. So we want... Yeah, my little boy's still awake. He has a sore throat. We're hoping it's allergy. Finally. All right. We won the battle. Thank goodness. We lost 9, but we replaced all 9. So it looks like we actually did A-okay there. The morale stat reflects the general mood. Morale changes depending on the morale boundaries. While special conditions met, the banner remains green and increases morale by 1 per day. The special condition, the banner turns yellow for 3 days, but still increases by 1. Then the banner turns red. Your army is currently carrying 2 banners. Banner of Victory stays green while you defeat demons. Each victory over demon adds 4 days to the time of the Banner of Victory stays green. What is that? The Banner of the March on Dresden stays green while you defeat enemy armies on the road to Dresden. Each victory over demon army on the road to Dresden adds 10 days to the time banner. So morale is at 3. Morale is at 3. Okay. Each unit has its own combat morale, the starting value of which depends on the crusade morale. Various combat effects. Positive combat morale grants the unit a chance to perform another action, while units with negative have a chance to panic and lose their turn or even flee. Undead units, as well as some others, do not have combat morale in this. Okay, good to know. So, we took that fort. Great. Can we just wait at the camp here? Yeah, wait at the camp here in case they decide to, like, try to attack us or something. Oh, so it looks like we can recruit a little bit more. Right, 34 a week. What is this? I don't want to recruit anything. So, go back to this. Crusader Army 2. You. No. Recall 3 of 3. She's almost level 2. Close combat training. All infantry have a plus attack and damage. Plus 2 AC. So how do I get more of these guys is what I'd really like. I think I can recruit more, right? You're there. What are you guys? Rangers. I don't know what Rangers do, but we're going to move them as far up as we can. Have you go there. You can go there. There you go. That's the ticket. There you go. Look at that. Can you combine? Looks like you can. All right. All right, we're back. Hopefully that helped fix it. I'm just going to do it without the camera right now. Maybe that will fix it. Maybe it won't. So let's just see what it kind of looks like. I'm going to move my characters around here on the screen a little bit. I know we got to get to the camera. Or to... Let's see. Is it even putting it on the screen? Go away, Norton. Jesus. I have so many things that pop up randomly. It's kind of annoying. Alright, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? So we're definitely doing some testing here. Okay. Alright, well. Definitely we need Sela up front. I don't know why she's... I'm sure we could make our own form. Yeah, I know. Well, I know the formations. And for some reason, Land likes to run up front. I don't know why. He's not supposed to run up front, but he does. So we're going to see if we can't kill. So we're going to see if this combat gets any better. Now that we're in combat. The camera's shifting pretty well. So it looks like it's going okay. I'm not sure why they're just going after Land. I mean, they're not doing too much damage to him, so I'm not, like, overly concerned yet, but... Well, now I am. Gargoyle Hunter. What the hell's the difference? 21. Oh, we're attacking two different things. Fantastic. We definitely need him up here. Oh, that didn't work. Barca, I really wish you would get in front and really hit him hard. Oh, it looks like we did, but there we go. Go after her. That's what we want. We want you to go after her. Yeah, Sela's just gonna... No, it's not your time. But we need to get you out here. Okay, everything looks like it's going okay. On stream, at least. So, that's good. I need you to get up here and do that. For a 14, I mean, I guess it's okay. Not what I wanted, but there we go. I'm going to go after Sela. Hopefully, Woljif can get at least 2 big hits. Or not. So I think Land's going to die on this turn because we just could not get anything. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I wasn't really sure what was going on. It seemed like whatever was happening was affected. Like, I think one drive was trying to load or upload something, and it just fucked everything up. Alright, thank you. My goodness. What is that noise? I think there's something in my house or in my room. I honestly don't know what it is. This is what? One friendly creature within touch range. Apparently he just doesn't want to touch him, which is fine. I get it. He's all bloody and probably mangled, so why would you want to touch him? Yeah, get Sela up front. Why is Sela not up front? What formation? Well, no wonder. We're in that stupid-ass formation. Like, my goodness. I didn't realize I actually screwed up this thing that bad. Sight before you is it's at once macabre and picturesque. A lifeless couple, a man and a woman dressed in white and yellow priest robes, lie on the ground surrounded by the bodies of dead gargoyles. They are tangled in death. The claws of the monsters are tearing at the human's clothes, and the largest gargoyle's talon has pierced a man's chest and punctured his heart. But before they died, he or his companion defeated the enemy. Well, that's good for them, huh? Suddenly, the woman opens her eyes. She doesn't look at you, but stares up at the world wound's horrific red and black sky. Her pale lips open, and she exhales abruptly. The sun will never rise again. Even the sky here is cursed, and we along with it. She is a sunrise sword priestess. That's kind of bleak, I'd imagine, but okay. Yaker walking in the front. The Mendevian faithful break too easily. Oh, if all the Mendevian devotees broke easily, I would be much happier. Unfortunately, most of them have good health, unconquerable will, and never-ending desire to moralize. She is not just wounded. I can see the signs of severe exhaustion. I wonder what happened here. We're gonna heal her. The woman pushes you away with a weak gesture. Expend your efforts on someone who can be helped. Leave me. My crusade is over. Alright, what happened here? I am a priestess of ardent serenade from the Order of the Sunrise Sword. Next to me is Ashes Strader, the head of our order. He has led our forces on the raids to the world wound many times, but this campaign, the gargoyles attacked a few nights ago, a vast number, we've never seen anything like it. Ashes organized our resistance with great skill, but while the monsters were distracting our fighters, a small group of them raided the camp and took our supplies. We were left without food and water in the middle of the whirlwind, where it's nearly impossible to find provisions. We shared the last crumbs of our supplies and set off back the way we came. Everyone was suffering from hunger and thirst. We grew weak and could barely fight back when the gargoyle struck a second time. They snatched many of us away. I saw the pain on Ash's face as he counted the losses, but he managed to rally us. We continued our trek and soon came across traces of a recent battle. Someone had destroyed a troop of demon worshippers. Jesus Christ, she talks forever. In our desperation, we decided to follow the strangers to warn them of the gargoyles and seek their help, having no idea that they were Hell Knights. But we received only scorn. Every gulp of water in my unit is accounted for, they said. They spared us 2 flasks and a sack of dried bread. They said we were allowed to keep the sack to use as bandages. 2 flasks between us all. A sack for bandages. Hell Knights. Sheila clenched her teeth. I'd rather ally with a flesh-eating poisonous wyvern. Don't expect any goodness from those black tin cans. If you meet them, count yourself lucky if you don't end up nailed to the nearest fence post. A leader has to take care of their own tribe first. All the scandalized gasped. How could he do such a thing? Suddenly fall away when you're first faced hard with the hard choice. Are you going to take the food out of your own child's mouth to feed a starving stranger? You can still fight. You just choose not to. Gorm, yeah, because we're a gladiator. You know, weakness is just not in our. Maybe so, but it wasn't Gorm I served all my life, and it won't be him I'll stand before in death. Let's hurry. The gargoyles could return at any moment. Yeah, weakness. We should have just stepped over. Put her right out front. There she goes. All right. Yes, go for Sela. There we go. That's the way it's supposed to work, right? Like, it's not supposed to be them diving in on our DPS guys. It's supposed to be them. Which I think they're doing. So we may want to put like some grease like right here. Well, you know what? We'll put some grease right here. Maybe they'll slip on it. Or not. We'll get Barca in here to do a few swings. Maybe we can distract him a little bit. Oh, they have a cleric too. Very interesting. I didn't realize gargoyles needed healing, but I mean, what do I know? I don't really know everything about this world, so I'm not gonna. I guess they're gargoyles, so they're like so heavy that we don't have to worry about it. Sela goes for it. Sela, with her massive shield, begins to block everything she can. The massive gargoyles, once again, focusing everything they can on our Sela, who takes everything with her massive shield. Nothing can break through her. Barca, sensing her friend in trouble, Ooh. The cleric goes with a bone shaker. We might have to get... Land moves off to the side like a hunter. He's going to attack the cleric, trying to even the odds a little. Social, feeling the need to help, moves up to attack the gargoyle behind Sela, who dodges it, and every attack a miss. Well, we are going to attack the middle one. As Sela gets her footing, she has all of her enemies in front of her now, blocking every attack that they throw at her. Darren misses with a shot. Woljif is going to stay out of his own grease. Actually, he's going to dispel the grease since it does absolutely nothing. And move up right next to Sela. Barca will stand next to Woljif and swing away, doing massive damage. But Sela, even though she's physically gifted, cannot fight against the magic produced by this cleric. Land doing his best to pick it apart, just not enough. Yeah, it's having a lot of trouble. Okay. Sela staying strong for her team. She takes 2 swings with Finis, the ghost mace, the ghost flail. Another gargoyle attacks. Woljif, feeling creative, stabs him in the back of the neck to kill him. Barca goes for the gargoyle, the cleric as well in the back. He's saying enough of this. Ooh, what did he do? Land begins his shots again. Social is going to stay with his tank. Celia just takes all the hits, leaving herself completely untarnished. She hits 2 big hits. Oh, another gargoyle hunter springs a trap on Barca, trying to dislodge her. Yeah, I'm not like a commentator, guys, so obviously I'm doing my best to try to make it, but, you know, I can only do so much. Barca, now surrounded. 2 to 1. She likes these odds. She once again attacks the cleric, who divine favors herself. Lan, seeing his buddy in trouble, one who trusted him and that deep down in those mines, or the tombs, attacks. Social stays with Woljif and Sela. Sela goes for 2 attacks. Wow! And gets a critical and just destroys it. Alright, we definitely got to get Sela up front. They're definitely going after Sela. Woljif realizes this, doesn't realizes he's only doing so much damage, and does his best to help. Barca, once again, going for the cleric. Missing twice. Missing with 1. Woljif, or Land, trying to help. Misses every shot. Social moves in. 8 reduced. Maybe Sela will get another crit. 20 damage. Barca's taking on too much. She's getting hit way too many times. But she can't run. Darren moves up, and he casts Greater Heal, risking his life for his friend, or his comrade. I wouldn't say friend. Barca takes another swing, trying to kill the gargoyle, and misses every time. Land takes 3 shots, finally nailing it. Social takes a swing. Sela trying to clear the way to Barca. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That gargoyle is going for Darren now. Woljif helps clear the way. Barca's extremely hurt. But it is now 6 on 1. Social tries to get closer. He gives a blessing, giving Barca just a bit more. Sela charges in, trying to help her friend. Barca falls to the ground. Sorry, I'm just getting distracted. My son's been coughing like a minute straight. And there's nothing we can do about it because they did a strep test. And it's not strep, it's just his throat is just red. So we just basically have to wait it out. There's nothing we can do. And it really sucks as a parent because we've given him Tylenol, Robitussin. You know, we've given him all these things that we're trying to help him, and it's nothing's helping him stop his cough. You know? Alright, so Sela's going to use... Actually, Darren's going to use moderate wounds on Barca. Oh, so we can cast stuff from afar now. Nice. Hold on. Alright, now that we've killed all of them. Well, they left us a lot of healing potions, it looks like. It's not much, but it's something. And a big box to loot. We're going to pick that lock. Hide Barding. Medium armor. So how do we get this horse? That's obviously for a horse. How do we get it? Alright, so inventory. Start using. Oh, yeah, use it. Get Barca up. She doesn't have a lot of life, so it only uses so much. Sela. Maybe we don't have to use as much healing as we... There we go. Alright, so now we've got a bunch of Cure Light Wounds going. Well, pardon me. Alright, so here's the World Wound. Now we're trying to find this shelter. We know they ran this way, didn't they? Or am I going the wrong way? Yeah, right here, right? A cave, right there. So we went and attacked something that apparently we may not have had to. Well, how the hell do we get to this cave? Oh, I guess we cross right here. Who has a good lore? We failed it. Whatever this thing is, it looks disgusting and smells even worse. Well, how do we get... So, we really have to run all the way across here. We can't just cross that little rock? Apparently not. Alright, so we're finding a cave shelter, which we're heading into. Alright, Sela leads the front. There they are. Apparently they don't care that we're here. Fun. A little gnome is in charge of all these people. because he probably knows what he's doing. Yeah, exactly. Ooh. Oh. We might have a little. Okay. Nice. Yeah, we need to be ready for this attack. Joy. Up, here they come. And of course, Darren's in back. All right, well, oh, 24. 24. Jesus. I mean, I hope these guys can actually kill a lot because, my God, I need Darren up front. He can actually cast healing from range. Yeah, move up there, big guy. You start taking. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh yeah, exactly. They just did so much damage to him because he was sitting back there. He shouldn't be. I don't even know if I can. I don't even know if I can save him, to be honest. All right, go get up there and do something. Barker, go save your teammate, please. Thank you. Where's Darren? I don't even see him. Oh, I was like, I didn't even see him in the rotation. You know? Oh boy. Can you hold this? No. Can't even hold that person. Well, before you die, give everybody a nothing. We survived. Yay. Did he survive? Unfortunately. So we're going to talk to him. We're probably going to take Yaker with us. Rigil. I can't do his. You two. Check the area. Or he guy's kind of like an old. Mark any potential shelters that offer protection against aerial attacks. Quartermaster. Inventory the remains of the camp. I want to make sure that the gargoyles only abducted people and weren't interested in anything else. Send messengers immediately to our scout squads and order them to return to camp. And I need a full list of the casualties. The sooner the better. Commander, your arrival was well timed. Now we can finally talk. I am quite interested in the events that occurred at the Grey Garrison, and I suppose you have questions for me as well. Okay, what the hell do you know what happened there? Any shift in the balance of power during this war has a direct impact on my mission. If a new player appears who is capable of fighting demons effectively, then I am ready to support that person with all the resources I have at my disposal. He speaks pensively as if talking to himself. But naturally, I cannot blindly trust a stranger, even one marked by the gods. Now you have every right. So we understand each other, command. Then thank you, Commander. What if I want to join the ranks of the Hell Knights? The requirements for knights and signifiers are common knowledge, and they must certainly be satisfied. If you do that, the orders will consider your request. Any further discussion prior to your completion of the necessary tasks is pointless. Not every fighter or spellcaster is fit to serve with us. Um, what does Perilictor mean? I am the commander of this unit, and in the Order's hierarchy, I am 2 steps lower than its leader. In the territory of Mendev and the World Wound, there are few who equal my rank, but I am the most senior Hell Knight officer from many leagues around. What are the Hell Knights doing here within the borders of the World Wound? The same as you and your army, fighting a war against the demons. The Hell Knights have always been part of the Crusades from the very beginning. We don't answer to Queen Galfrey, and we act on our own authority, but we serve the common cause. Daskari's spawn have no place in the world we want to build. Funny, isn't it? Knights clad in black armor have been fighting this war from the off, but most people don't even know it. The face of the Crusades is the Mendavian paladin with the sword of Iomedae gleaming on their gilded armor. In that respect, my cousin Galfrey has a real flair for propaganda, I must say. Propaganda? Mendev has spilt its blood for 100 years defending the rest of Galorian. Compared to that, a few regiments of black-clad executioners is a drop in the ocean. For the Hell Knights, the World Wound is just one of several targets. They expend much greater efforts on book burning and suppressing slave uprising. Yes, their orders sent reinforcements here, but Mendev has always borne the brunt of this war. What are you going to do now after the gargoyle attack? I will wait for my remaining fighters to return. What you see here is only a small part of my forces. As for my long-term plans, that depends on the results of our conversation, Commander. He narrows his eyes. Before we move on to serious subjects, I'd like to address an organizational issue regarding my unit. You may wish to be present. Yaker steps forward with clenched fist to his chest. Paralictor, permission to report. During the first gargoyle attack, I determined it necessary to leave my post. I swam over the river, found the commander's army, and asked them to provide assistance. The reinforcements were much needed. You will earn a double salary for your resourcefulness, Yaker, and 100 lashes for abandoning your post. Don't forget he abandoned his armor. Wow, we were really fucked up. I wonder if it's foolish and overly harsh to punish Yaker for leaving his post when he did it to bring help. Yes, it would be foolish and harsh, but entirely lawful. To execute him for desertion? Did you know the location of the commander's squad knight? No, Paralictor. I assumed I might meet friendly troops on the other side of the river, but I couldn't know for sure. You see, Commander? Of course I could be gracious and look the other way, but that would mean that during the next battle, 10 or 20 of my people will think it's high time they ran to get help. Initiative requires reasonable results. Not to mention 100 lashes is hardly punishment for a true Hell Knight. I'd say it's more of a spiritual warm-up. Thank you for your concern, Commander, but I do not wish to evade fair punishment. I wouldn't be a Hell Knight if I did. Ooh, the Paralictor, the epitome of ruthlessness. The young knight singly devoted to his ideals? So far, so dull. Or is it? Could it be that our Sir Yaker holds a tender for his commander? I heard that sort of thing is rampant in the military. What a relief it is to know that such tawdriness could never affect our valiant crusaders. Isn't that right, Barca? You're not about to foist yourself on some poor lovesick fool who is unlucky enough to be under your command, while knowing his love is doomed to be unrequited. Acid in your words. I was merely wondering how Regil is dealing with this young man, but my thoughts happened to stray to my own bitter fate. However, I am in a slightly better position. My commander, meaning you, is not quite so dull a personage as Paralictor Derange. Are these guys made of stone or what? They seem crappy, but I kind of like them. I'll never understand this pointless cruelty, and I never want to. Now, for a more delicate issue, you, Commander. We're interested in our dispute with the Knights of the Order of the Sunrise Sword, correct? Their forces in Canabra suffered great losses in the demon attack, and now their leader has perished and his troops are in trouble. They are reeling with no command structure. Their order will hardly be able to recover from the losses they've suffered. What are you getting at? These fighters aren't the finest material I've worked with, but if I assume formal command over them, I'll be able to reforge them into weapons of reasonable quality. 1 or 2 might even become Hell Knights. The rest will be put to good use as well. Do you really think these people will follow you, especially after you've treated them? What does this have to do with me? You have already shown that you will easily sacrifice these people using them as living shields. For your precious knights, I won't let that happen. Let them join my army. At least I don't treat my Soldiers as expendable. No one but them has the right to decide their face. Talk to them directly and get your answer. I will support you and recommend the Knights fall. Oh, hell no. No, they're going to join. Everyone has the right to decide their own, so we're going to go Chaos. Initiates of the Sunrise Sword, your leader is dead. The Order has suffered serious losses and will not be able to recover. You may return to Meddev to join another Crusader Order and hope that they do not meet the same fate as the Sunrise Sword. Or you remain under my command, and I will not promise that it will be easy, or that our warm making will be constricted by your principles. What I can promise is this. Under my command, you will never again feel like helpless mice in the talons of a ravenous raptor. Does that mean we've worked off the precious resource you spent on us? The water, medicine, and bandage, yelled one of the knights. I wouldn't make such an offer if I thought you were useless garbage. Thank you for your trust, Paralictor. We will stay, and are ready to obey your orders. Fine. In due course, I will review your troops and make any necessary decisions regarding your role in my unit. And now, Commander, for the most important issue, cooperation between our forces. We do have a common enemy and a common battlefield. Well, we passed a perception check. You're looking at me strangely, Paralictor. When we discussed Shaker's punishment and we were deciding the fate of the Sunrise, it's as if you're testing me. I do not believe I made any attempt to conceal my interest in you, both as a new, strong leader in the region and as a bearer of a highly unusual power. Of course, I'd like to know what's inside your head. One could say that is my duty. We're going to Dresden. You can join forces with him. Dresden, an ambitious goal, but most reasonable. Imagine how such a victory would rally all the separate bands of today's Crusaders under one banner, and we certainly need a base of operations inside the World Wound. I stand ready to support you. Moreover, I can accompany you in your campaign. I would remind you that Hell Knights are outside of Mendev's jurisdiction. My unit and I will join your forces and obey your orders, but only for as long as I deem that our goals coincide. Hell no. We don't need the likes of these black-armored statues. I don't want to fight side by side with someone who will slit my throat if I'm weak and wounded. You can't defeat one evil by inviting an equal but slightly more organized evil into your ranks. Slightly more organized than the demons. I could consider that an insult. I've never dealt with Hell Knights before, but from what we've seen, they're serious fighters. That's just what we need, and just think how that armor will look in the paintings if they'll make about our battles. We need all the help we can get. I'm not turning down armor, because... What is this? Interesting. Yes, Commander. My forces and Rigel range are at your disposal. Ooh, Who do we want? Let's get Mr. Rigel. Can we level Rigel? So, will he be a tank? I don't know what he does, so I can't, like, 6349. So what exactly does he do? So we're going to switch out Wooljeff for right now, until I know what he can do. So what does Mr. Regil do? I don't know what he does. So you know what we're going to do? Class progression. All right. No. Yes, close it. Mr. Regil. Yes, I do. How is Regil encumbered? What is he? He is a lawful evil. He's a Hell Knight, Armiger. Until would be character. Black Steel, class. What the hell is your... Oh, he's a fighter. Okay, he's a fighter. The 26 armor class. So we can have 2 tanks. So me and Lan would be the only real damage. But he's a fighter too, so... Cold Iron Gnome hooked. Can't put that on anybody. Alright, so we'll definitely call it after that. So we'll upgrade him, and they'll probably call that episode for him. It is 12:30 here. Your strikes make cracks in the enemy existence, leaving weak points for your allies. Ooh. Every time you hit a target, you leave a mark on it. Divine damage. Interesting. I like that. Okay. But technically we have two tanks now. I'm not really sure I would qualify the gnome as a tank, but we do have it. So thank you for joining this episode. So we managed to kill a gargoyle in the army battle, and we managed to get a new friend. I don't know if you'd really qualify him as a friend, but we'll take it. So once again, Sigma Rick, please leave a like or a comment. It really helps with the algorithm. And I will talk to you guys later. Have a good day. Sorry. I got a text. I do have to get to bed at some point. Let's get back to our base camp if we can. Yes, let's enter that. Let's see what we've got here. Oh God. Don't really care about that, to be honest. All right, we're back at camp. What are we doing back at camp here? They say you can do magic. Can you heal me? Of course. Thank you. How old are you? You're only a child. The demon claws just don't rip off our bodies, but our souls too. Magic can heal cuts and broken, but that wounds that hurt them once, so I invented that spell. But you know, it's surprising. Don't second guess yourself. Yeah. Hey, 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 hey. Where's my tent? Where's my tent? Right there. Like, where's my tent? We're gonna rest. Dun, 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 dun. Ow, ow, ow. Crusader morale is up to 5. That's not bad. Alright, so I think we'll call that one there. That'll be easy enough to... I won't split it apart, but it'll be easy enough to do something, you know? Where is my controller? And then we'll play a little bit of this Record of Lotus War the Lit and Wonder Labyrinth thing. Keeps making it too small. Ah, that's really hard to look at, isn't it, sometimes? Alright, hold on. I don't know why it keeps doing... Okay. Game settings. It always goes to borderless, and I don't know why. Should be full screen. There we go. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna quit the game. We'll restart it. Sometimes it just works, and sometimes it doesn't. I don't know. Alright, so hopefully now it'll work with OBS. Okay, so this one needs to go full screen, right?